Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. Let's do it. Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald is a fantasy adventure film from director David Yates and Warner Brothers. The movie stars Eddie Redmayne, Johnny Depp, Zoe Kravitz, Katherine Waterston, Dan Fogler, Alison Sudol, Ezra Miller, and Jude Law. The second installment of the Fantastic Beasts series set in J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World, featuring the adventures of magizoologist Newt Scamander. Okay, first a caveat here. I am not a huge Harry Potter head. I've seen all the movies. I liked all the movies. I don't remember any of them all that well aside from the first one. So for the purposes of this review, I will be reviewing it from the perspective of a muggle. I just watched the first Fantastic Beasts a couple days ago as part of my due diligence, and I liked it. I didn't love it. I didn't love this movie either, but there is quite a bit of good going on in it, so let's talk about that first. Now, I liked all the acting in this movie, although returning characters like Tina, Newt, Credence, Jacob, Queenie, the script doesn't really give them anywhere new to take their characters, so they don't really build in any way, but they were all good. I really liked Jude Law as younger Dumbledore, and Johnny Depp was sufficiently terrifying as Grindelwald. Now, can we talk about Katherine Waterston for 1 second? My goodness, she looks exactly like her father, Sam Waterston. When I say exactly, I mean, there's no way she had a mother. She looks too much like him. I assume he just conjured her out of the midi-chlorians. Moving on. This movie is visually stunning. The cinematography is hauntingly beautiful. The early 20th century London and Paris look amazing. And for the most part, with a couple of exceptions, the visual effects are really strong. And the opening sequence of this film is crazy intense. It was visually inventive and a great leaping off point for the story. Unfortunately, it was my favorite sequence of the movie right in the beginning. And this flick is a lot darker than the first one. And I mean that in color palette, but also tone and plot points. There's one thing we see in a flashback towards the end of the movie. I was like, duh, just got dark. Now, my biggest issue with this movie is that it feels meandering. It feels like they came up with 5 or 6 really cool set pieces and then just tried to weave a plot throughout, and it ended up feeling incredibly disjointed. And there were some character dynamics that really didn't work for me. I loved the relationship between Jacob and Queenie in the first movie. It was so innocent and sweet. And what happens with their characters in this movie, it frustrated me and it felt kind of gross. And there is towards the end this really long, it felt like a 5 or 6 minute sequence of exposition. Just, well, if you don't know what the story is so far, let me have this character just tell you everything that's happening. And that, again, that frustrated me. I will say the sequence that led into the climax I thought was really good. It was really intense. I was really enjoying it. But the actual climax really didn't do much for me. It left me kind of cold. Now, a lot of that is because this movie did not give me anything new to love about the characters, so I wasn't feeling stakes so much. But the battle itself literally just stops. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think this was a terrible movie. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. As a succession of cool moments, in some parts, it's like amazing. But when comparing it to the first movie feels like a much more cohesive film. Having said that, I think a lot of diehard Harry Potter heads are really gonna dig it. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. And I think I'm gonna give Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald a out of 10. So now I wanna know, have you seen Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald? What did you think about it? What is your favorite Harry Potter movie in the entire series? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.